New tonight, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz unveiled his One Minnesota budget this week that aims to make Minnesota the best state for families in the U.S. In it includes significant funding for families and education. And KIMT News 3's Alec Lasham spoke with Rochester Public School Superintendent about the governor's proposal. And Alec, what does he think of it?
Well, Tyler, Dr. Kent Pekel says the governor's proposed budget meets three needs the district has right now. The first is the proposed increase to the state's general fund. This is the pool of money where schools get from funding and is based on something called the Basic Education Formula. The formula allocates school districts money per pupil, which is more than $6,000 per student right now. Walz's plan would increase the fund by 4% this year, 2% in 2024, and then tied to inflation for the years following. His plan would also give districts one-time funding for English language learner and special education expenses that are not normally covered by the fund. Pekel says he likes the proposal, but adds that he is worried that some issues may arise again.
In 3 years, then we would conceivably find ourselves back in that same situation of needing to put more money from the general fund to cover special ed and ELL funding, or English language learner funding, but it's a step forward for sure.
He says every year around $15.5 million for special education and $3.3 million for ELL is factored into how much the district gets from the general fund. Tyler.
All right, thank you, Alec. And also today, the second package of the One Minnesota budget plan was announced. This is the second of 4 packages within this same budget, with this one to focus on investing in the state's economic future. The $4.1 billion proposal would provide paid family and medical leave, increase support for small businesses, and expand critical sectors of Minnesota's workforce.